Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Pat McGrath Labs and Bridgerton collab, the Mothership Diamond of the First Water eyeshadow palette. We have the eyeshadow palette. I did skip the cheek palette as I do have a few of their blushes already, so I'm familiar with the formula and the shades are not brand new. And also I do already have the highlight shade in another palette, so I did skip that. But today we're going to be talking about the eyeshadow. So if you're interested in finding out how this baby performs and if it's actually worth the purchase, then keep on watching. So this is the actual packaging. Little side note, it's Valentine's Day today when this video goes up. So here's my little Valentine's Day inspired nails. The little, pink ombre moment. Absolutely, I'm in love with them. So this is based on the show that is on Netflix called Bridgerton. I've actually never watched it. Came out in 2020. It is during the Regency era in England. 8 close-knit... Pregnancy brain is in full effect, ladies and gentlemen. During the Regency era in England, 8 close-knit siblings of the powerful Bridgerton family attempt to find love. So it's a romance show. I've never personally watched it. Comment down below if you have. Have you guys seen the show? Is it good? Should I watch it? Is it worth it? I don't know. But I mean, it's got to be good for Pat McGrath to be, collabing with. I absolutely love the packaging. I think it's very fitting. It's so cute. And this is the actual palette. It does come with a good sized mirror. The packaging is very nice and it's a reasonable price for Pat McGrath. Don't get me wrong, it's a very expensive palette, but for Pat McGrath, it's not any more than what you would typically expect from Pat McGrath. So it's supposed to be like a palette of royalty in 6 ultra regal colors and petal soft textures, delivering an infinite array of exquisite looks. So it is available also on Sephora and on the Pat McGrath website. It's limited edition. It's supposed to be a 21st century take on the Georgian glamour. It can help you unleash your inner diamond of the ball with looks ranging from everyday exquisite to come on, Pat. You're supposed to help me out here. I can't say these words. Ethereally, I just can't. How do you say this word? Google, help me.
Ethereally.
Ethereal.
Ethereally.
Ethereally. Okay, we're gonna just not say that again because I can't. Clearly it's a word I just can't say. Ethereally. There we go. We got it. Where was I anyways? So you basically, what they're trying to say is you can do everyday looks and glam too, okay? So they just are fancy about it. So they have luminous pink satin, which I believe is this shade right here. It does have a little, it looks like it has a tiny bit of like a frost to it, but very subtle. We swatch them. Let's do it. I haven't done that in a while. Ooh, that's a nice shade. Oh, look at that. That is the shade Art of the Swoon. That is stunning. So that is a luminous pink satin, which is exactly what it looks like. There is a velvety plum taupe matte. I'm doing it in order of the name descriptions on the website, so it's not going to be in order of the palette, but you'll get the idea. Her mattes are just so pigmented and blendable. That is that plum shade, which is Plum Regalia. We also have a iridescent blue astral, which is just to die for. To die for. Oh, come on. You can't get better than that. Where do you see? You don't see that anywhere. This is what really sets Pat McGrath. Like, look at how buttery that is. Oh, I'm in love. Honestly, this palette didn't look that incredible and I was like, should I even bother? And then I saw that shade and I'm like, yup. There's also a platinum rose metallic. Sorry, that blue shade was Regency blue. Platinum metallic is Duchess Divinity, which is this one right here. Oh, the creaminess of that shade is just inexplainable. Like, look at the bottom shade there. Oh, I'm so excited to play with this now. Like, look at that. There's a brilliant berry satin, which is the other one with the bee on it. The ones with the bees are the satins, and the one with the head is the matte. So the bee is Love Match, this satin berry. I really like the satin formula. It's so ridiculously spreadable, creamy, pigmented, that bottom shade there. Ooh. And the colors are not what I would picture to go together, but now that I'm swatching them, they do. And then the last shade is a Roseberry Satin Matte, and it's called Love Match, the top left here. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, yay, we have an inner corner shade. But it's soft and it's subtle. So the bottom one is definitely not the most pigmented, but it's like a very subtle, super pretty shade still. So I'm gonna go ahead and play around with this palette, and then I will come back with my final review. Okay, so this is the finished look. I honestly am even more impressed than I thought I would be with this palette. Not only am I obsessed with this blue shade here, this kind of duochrome, super stunning, glitter topper, metallic, like fun shade, which is definitely what attracted me to this palette, but I'm actually even more into this color scheme than I thought I would be. It has a really stunning, like berry, rosy tone to it. The majority of the shades, they really go hand in hand together more than I even thought. And I really love, honestly, every single shade. I think that these two satins are really to die for. Is this a new formula? Because I don't think I've seen this formula. I don't think I've seen it in one of her palettes, at least from the ones that I've purchased, and I am obsessed. I used it in the crease as I would a normal matte, and it just gives that kind of like blurred, super blended, like effortless look. So it was really easy to work with. As you can see, you know, there's no harsh lines, and I like the shades. They're not too pink, but they're not too dark, and really pretty. And then this matte shade is really stunning as well. It added a lot of depth and really tied everything in together. I will say that this shade here, especially used on a brush, which you would normally use a brush for mattes, it is a little bit more, it kicks up a little bit more, and it does it a little more fallout. So I just recommend, you know, really tapping off your excess. And then I had no issues with fallout, but I thought I would give that little tip there. The metallic here is so creamy, so stunning, silky, buttery, pigmented, light reflective, beautiful shade. Like, it doesn't get prettier than that. And then this one here that I used in the inner corner and brow bone is very subtle, but it's described as, how did I describe it? It's described as a satin matte. So it's not really supposed to be anything super in your face. And I think with this super blingy glitter shade here, I think it's nice to have a softer option. So I honestly was really impressed. And as I said, this one here, a little tiny bit of fallout, especially when I used a brush, but really beautiful shade, super fun. and it takes a look to a whole new level. And I was actually thinking of doing this. I'm gonna try it with you guys. You could put it on the lips. Ooh, that's cute. I really love that. So A+ for this. I honestly think all the formulas are really, really beautiful, high quality, worth the price, and the color scheme is just as stunning. Really beautiful shades, and I think it goes perfectly with the theme. And if you skip this shade here, it would really be a very, very everyday palette. So I think you can do a whole lot with it. So I do think it's worth the purchase. Another hit by Pat McGrath. I think it is absolutely gorgeous, and as I said, very versatile in terms of going from everyday to kind of that fun glitz and glam. So I think that if you guys are interested in this color scheme and you think that you want to test it out, I definitely think it's worth, you know, investing in, saving up for, and testing out yourself, because I don't think you'll be disappointed. So yeah, that is my final opinion on the palette. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.